Hi friends, long time no see. Hey, today we are going to be doing another chocolate bar because you guys seemed to really enjoy that last time. So we've got gummy bears and we've got choc hazelnut spread, and we are going to make what I think we're going to call stuck in the mud bars. So let's go. Okay, so we're just going to pour our tempered chocolate into our ice cube tray mold thing. This is the same mold that we used last time, the one that's designed so that you can put ice cubes in your drink bottle, and we're going to fill it all the way up, well, as much as we can. Spread it out. Give the chocolate a tap to get any air bubbles out. And then tip it upside down and tip out the excess. You need to give it a little wobble to try and get it out. And then take your palette knife, scrape off the top so that we've got a fairly level surface we're working with. Then this goes into the fridge and this goes back into our bowl. While our chocolate's setting up in the fridge, we're going to tip out our gummy bears onto a plate and sort them by colour. That is of course optional, but I'm going to do it because that's what I feel like I want to do today. Okay, so we've sorted our colours out, and what I'm about to say is going to be extremely controversial, but I'm going to say it anyway. Feel free to disagree if you like and do whatever you want. However, in my opinion, orange is the worst flavour that you can make any sort of lolly or candy or anything out of, okay? Actual orange, fine, go ahead, go nuts, eat it all you want. Orange flavoured anything goes straight in the bin in my house. So we're not going to be using these orange ones. But if you're a huge fan of orange, you can go ahead and use them if you want. Okay, I'm going to put these guys back up on the plate. Let's see. These ones are strawberry flavored, and these ones are raspberry flavored. So I'm going to keep them separate so that they don't get accidentally mixed up. But you could make rainbow gummy bears stuck in the mud bars if you wanted to. You do what you do you. Okay, moving on. Okay, so the next thing I have done is I have taken some choc hazelnut spread and put it into a Ziploc bag. This is a wrap bag, which I think is going to be good because it's long and skinny, much like a piping bag. And I've put it into a cup of hot water from the tap to get it a bit softened up so it's easier to pipe into these little cavities. So I'm going to get a tea towel and dry the bag so that it's not dripping with water, because water and chocolate are not friends. You don't want to be getting water in your chocolate or it will seize. Okay, so here's, this looks like a long bag here. And push it down to the end, and I'm just going to snip off a little corner. Not over the chocolate because we don't want it to go in there, but over here on the side. And then we're just going to pipe a bit of this choc hazelnut spread into each of these cavities. Not too much, because it's going to interfere with the gummy bears if we put too much in. Okay, and then we'll tap it down. And we're going to put this back in the fridge for a couple minutes. And once your Nutella has cooled down a bit, you will take some more tempered chocolate. This is the chocolate that you tipped out onto the paper before. And you will put some in on top of the choc hazelnut spread. And you don't need it to be all the way filled up. And I will show you why. Okay, give it a little tap. You just want the choc hazelnut spread to be covered, because then you're going to bring in your gummy bears and you're going to take each gummy bear and you're going to poke him in. To the bar. Feet first, unless you want them to be drowning. Which, I mean, maybe you do want your gummy bears to be drowning in chocolate. I don't know. In there like that. So that they are stuck in the mud. Alright, let's do the next one. Do yellow this time. And as you can see, when you, I don't know, actually that's really bad lighting. When you push the gummy bears in, the chocolate kind of cushions up, so it looks like they've jumped into a puddle. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these and I will show you what they all look like when they're done. So here's what they look like when they have all been stuck in the mud and set up in the fridge for a while. Time to tip them out, I think. So we're just going to really gently give a little twist. We don't want to tap them because there's gummy bears there. But this is a silicone bottomed mold. So they should all just pop out nicely. Lovely. Okay. And here is what they're going to look like. Kind of like a little boat. And I actually quite like how they've got sort of overflow bits there. This lighting is terrible, I'm so sorry. Because yeah, it looks like they've sort of jumped into a muddy puddle. Sound like Peppa Pig. Jumped into a muddy puddle and got stuck, and all their friends have jumped in after them. This one's a bit sideways. I think that kind of adds to the aesthetic a bit. Now guys, I'm not going to wrap these up today, because if I wrap them up, you won't be able to see the little gummy bears being stuck in the mud. So we're just going to eat them. This one I did all the different colors, you can see there. Except for orange, because orange is the worst color in the whole lot. Anyway, let's have a taste. So, shall we? So I'm going to eat this red one, because I have two red ones. So here's what it looks like, sort of closer. Front. Alright, let's have a bite. Mm-hmm. I mean, can you really go wrong with chocolate and gummy bears and choc hazelnut spread? I don't think you can. Alright, I'm going to finish eating the rest of this off camera and enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, when in doubt, chocolate. See you next time.